I can give to anybody is just you just need to start. Don't be embarrassed to start doing content, because it's just like, these people are not paying you. So welcome and/or welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking about all things content creation. Yes, as you can see, 2021, and you've definitely seen a big spike of it in 2020, is that you think that like everybody's trying to become an influencer, everybody's trying to become a content creator, and you're just like, what is that? How can I do it? Right? So I'm here to give you guys all the tea on how you can also be a content creator. So without further ado, let's just get started. I was gonna make this like a get ready with me thing, but really I just want to sit down and talk with y'all, and that's what we gonna do. So yeah, make sure you are liking, comment, and subscribing to my channel if you want to see all things beauty, lifestyle, content, and a little vlog here and there. So yeah, let's just so basically I asked on my IG about questions on like how to do content creation and everything like that. So I got my little notebook or whatever, and I'm just going to answer some of the questions and also give you my own tips and tricks about them. So I guess a little backstory with me. I have been doing content for about 2 to 3 years now, but I started taking it like serious once Corona started last year, and ever since then my platform has really grown. Of course, I'm not no big influencer, content creator, whatever, but I do have a little bit of a community where I basically teach people how to start their content creation journey and also inspire them to be their authentic selves. So the first thing I guess I'm just going to start with is defining what is a content creator. So a content creator is somebody that makes videos and or pictures for other people or for themselves. You can make it for other brands, you can make it for your own personal brand, yada yada yada. So it's just somebody that makes things for other people. First question is how to create content. So the first things first, before you start doing any type of content creation, you need to figure out your niche. Now for me, my niche, what I started out with is beauty content. I'm also a makeup artist of 4 years, so I started my content creation journey by doing beauty videos. So I was making like makeup tutorials, I was talking about different makeup products, stuff like that. So I mainly do beauty content, but recently, as of like last year, I started switching over to lifestyle content, where I also post about like things I do in my life, like, you know, things that I'm using, places I like to go, stuff like that. So I interchange between the two of beauty and lifestyle. But there's also different type of niches. You can have like a travel blog if you would like to. Like if you're a big traveler, you can be a travel content creator. If you're like a really big foodie, you can be a foodie content creator. There's definitely different realms of being a content creator, and you can definitely choose one or more than one, but I recommend to kind of like stick with a main one. So like when you are getting to that point where you want to do content for brands, or you want to like reach out to different people to make content for them, they can look at your page and see like, okay, they align with me. Like, you don't want to have all beauty content on your page and then you're trying to reach out to a restaurant for them to sponsor you. They're going to be like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So that would be your number one thing. Your number two thing that you want to do is to follow people that also are in your niche. So for me, I follow a lot of beauty content creators and a lot of lifestyle content creators, so I can kind of get inspo from them to see how they're doing their content, what their stuff is kind of looking like. Of course, don't copy other people's stuff, like don't do that, but it's definitely good to get inspiration from others. So I do follow a lot of people in my same niche, so I can see what kind of content they make, how they're, you know, pushing their content to their audience. And also I go to the brand pages that I would potentially like to work with and see what type of content is on their page and what they are looking for. So those are the two things. Figure out your niche, follow people in your niche. Okay, boom. Well. So the second question was, what type of content should you create, basically? And with that kind of goes into whatever you pick your niche to be. Like I said, for me, for example, I'm a beauty content creator, so I make beauty content. So I make like I said again, makeup tutorials. I'll do like before and afters. I'll do transformation videos. I will do product reviews and stuff like that. But hold on, let me get my paper. I definitely wrote down some notes. But the 3 types of content that you would want to do on your page is number one, storytelling, which is what I typically do for my brand page. So my brand is basically based off storytelling. Storytelling is when you're showing your journey. Basically, you're showing like your vulnerability of how you got from here to there, or like you're just sharing a lot about yourself. And a lot of people don't really like the storytelling thing because of the fact that, you know, they feel really vulnerable. They don't want to tell people about like the bad things what they do in life. But honestly, storytelling is the number one way to grow a community. So for me, I do a lot of storytelling within my page. That's why a lot of people are more drawn to me, because they feel as though that they know me. When people feel that they know you, they trust you more, period. And that can kind of, when you get to that point, can help you convert to sales, because people don't buy from people they don't feel like they trust. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Number two is shareable content. Shareable content is what's going to make you grow the fastest. So it's content that you're like doesn't have too much personal attachment to you, so it'll be like graphics, quotes, stuff like that, but people can still see your profile from that, because when the more people that are sharing it, the more people are being brought to your page. So shareable content is the number one way to grow faster. And the last thing, of course, would be sales content. Now, sales content really shouldn't be the main thing that you do, because nobody wants somebody that's just pushing sales at them. Sales content should be integrated with the other two ones that I was saying, because like I said, nobody is drawn to somebody that's just pushing things at them so they just want them to buy. I'm not buying from somebody that I don't like know, you know. So that's why, like, if you're gonna do the salesy thing, you need to tie storytelling with it or shareable content with it. You cannot just be a salesperson, because that's not what we're here for. We're not here to get sold things every single day. So yeah, those are the three types of content that you should be integrating into your page. Now, however you integrate that into your page always just depends on what your niche is. So of course, beauty, your lifestyle, just try to figure out the best way to integrate those type of content into yours. So let's say, like, because I have a personal brand, I like to tell stories about like, oh, okay, this day my brand didn't do that good, but this is what I did to help fix it, and now I got a lot of orders, you know, stuff like that. Very vulnerable stuff. I don't really mind sharing my vulnerable points. I don't mind sharing things that don't look so great on the gram, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind sharing my losses, because I know that from that I can share the journey of how I got to my win. You know, a lot of people like to see that because they want to feel like, hey, if she did it, I can do it too. You know, that's the main thing people like to see, is just personal ability with them, like the fact that you're able to connect with them. People can't really relate to somebody that literally just shows off their flexing points, because it's like they're not at that point yet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they can't really connect with that. So yes, storytelling, number one thing you should definitely be doing. I highly recommend being personable on your page. Boom. My third question was, what content calendars and schedules did I use? So personally, me, I use Google Calendar, and I use a whiteboard, well, chalkboard, which you see up there. So up there it has all the content that I would like to film on there. So I write in each day, like, okay, today I'm going to do 2 TikToks. If you want to even be extra planning, you can even go as far as where, like, okay, today I want to do 2 TikToks, and these are the specific TikToks that I'm doing. I'm doing one dance TikTok, and I'm doing one informative TikTok, or one makeup tutorial TikTok, or whatever the case may be. So that is how I plan out every single piece of my content. I'm like, okay, today's a TikTok, tomorrow's a reel, the next day I'm filming a YouTube video about so and so and so and so. So I plan all my stuff on there, and then I also have it in my Google Calendar app. But another good things that I know a lot of people use for planning is Trello. Trello's a really good one. Planoly, you can use that to schedule out your content. There's another one that I'm like, can't really think of right now, but if I think about it, I'll put it on the screen. So you can use anything like that to basically plan out your content, but I highly recommend planning out your content in advance. And that goes to my fourth point of the importance of planning ahead and batching your content. Highly recommend to plan your content in advance, because trying to figure out what you're going to film like day of is really hard, and it gets really stressful, and gets very overwhelming. So having a content schedule, like a consistent content schedule will literally save you a whole lot of stress. Okay, so what I mean by batching content is trying to film more than one pieces of content in a day. I'm still like not that like consistent with it. I would love to be that person that is like, okay, Monday I'm shooting this and this, and sometimes that happens, but sometimes it doesn't, and hey, that's okay too. But I've definitely been doing it more because of I'm trying to be on a consistency challenge this month where I'm posting a piece of content literally every single day in February, and I've been doing really great so far, but I've only been doing good because I have content planned in advance. Like I said, planning content in advance will literally save you so much headache, you have no idea. Because like, okay, so Sundays are my content planning days, so I go on Sunday and I'm like, okay, I know I need to post YouTube videos, at least I try to post YouTube videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, right? So that means, okay, if I have to post on Tuesday, that means I need to have it filmed and edited on Monday so I can post on Tuesday. If I'm posting on Thursday, that means I need to film and edit either also on Tuesday or do it on Wednesday so it can be up for Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of go as far as that to think like, okay, if you're sticking to a consistent schedule, you have to figure out, okay, if I'm doing this on this schedule, that means what days do I need to film and have it edited by? You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like, for me, I like to do stuff like, okay, if I'm posting a makeup tutorial, I want to do a makeup TikTok. I'm like, okay, if I'm doing a makeup TikTok, how many pieces of content can I do with that? Because I have my makeup done, right? So it's like, okay, I can film the makeup TikTok, then I can also take a picture that I can post on the gram, and then because my makeup is done, I can also film a YouTube video, like a talking YouTube video or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to figure out, what can I do with this one piece of content? You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like, okay, I did my makeup, so it's like I did a makeup TikTok, I can also film a how I take off my makeup TikTok. You know what I'm saying? How can you get the most done with as little as possible? So boom, you've been doing content for a while and you're just like, you know what, I want to start getting paid for this. I want to be a full-time content creator. Now, this is something that like I can give y'all advice on, but like I'm still in that same stage of how can I make this full-time. And I'm like a separate video about this when I start getting a little bit more like into it, but that's when it comes to pitching brands. And pitching brands is definitely a lot of work, just because you just don't know what's going to work. But before you pitch the brands, you need to start doing content first so they know that you can do it. You can't have no content on your page then try to pitch to a brand and be like, yeah, can you guys pay me so I can make this for you, but you have no evidence. Like, you have no evidence of being able to make what you're telling them that you can make. It's just like, okay, you're telling me that you can make this for me, but it's like, I don't see any examples of it, so how do I know you can actually do it? Okay, so you just need to start. Like, really the main advice I can give to anybody is you just need to start. Don't be embarrassed to start doing content, because it's just like, these people are not paying you. Don't be scared that your childhood friends are gonna see it, or like your local people from your area are gonna see it. It's just like, just put those people to the side. Just don't even pay them no mind, because you're not making the content for them. Like, you're not making it for them. You know what I'm saying? They are not paying your bills. And that's honestly the main concern for a lot of people, is that they're just kind of like embarrassed to kind of like start doing it. But like, once I kind of got over that fear of like, okay, everybody's kind of judge me if I start doing like sponsorship type stuff or just talking to myself on the camera, like people are gonna be embarrassed. So once I got like rid of that fear of like people are like judging me for posting like this type of cliche stuff, girl, boo. Like, girl, boo. Once I got over that, my content leveled up like 100%. And then when I started being more vulnerable, that's when I realized like people really are watching. Like, it was when I started like posting more vulnerable stuff and people started feeling like, oh my god, I can really relate to that, is when I realized that people are watching me, and that like, this is what I was called to do. I love making content, even when I'm not getting paid for it. Like, making videos, making content is what I love to do, because I just love to share knowledge. Literally is what I love to do. Like, I try to say that my slogan is, I inspire people to be their best selves while making them feel and look beautiful. Because I sell skincare products and I do makeup. So that's literally my slogan. But like literally my goal in life is just to inspire and motivate people, and I get to do that while doing this, and that is literally the best feel I can ever ask for. Like even with me doing this and not making like a lot of money from it, I would do it every day for free within a heartbeat, because just to know that I'm inspiring and motivating people makes me so full. And I'm glad that I can say that I have a job where I motivate people every single day. Every single day. There's not a day go by where somebody's not telling me like, hey, I really needed this, thank you for posting this. Like, that's the best feeling in the world. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long because there really is nothing to it but just to start, y'all. Like literally just start. But hopefully those tips I gave you on the types of content that you can do really help, and that should make it a little bit easier for you to know what to post. Because I will say, knowing what to post really gets really hard. Like sometimes I'm in a rut like, dang, I really don't know what to post. But it's like the stuff that you think that people don't want to see is the stuff that people want to see. And I would ask your audience what they want to see. Like, don't be afraid to talk to the people that are watching your stuff. I literally ask questions in my IG every day like, hey, do y'all like this type of stuff? Do y'all want to see this type of stuff? Like, I literally ask them every single day, just to make sure that I'm posting content that they want to see, not just what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your audience to see what type of content they want to see from you. Like, it doesn't hurt just to ask, you know? Because when you're just, like, guessing and you think people want to see this stuff and it's like you're not getting that feedback, it's like, maybe this is not for me. It's not like this is not for you. You're just not posting what people want to see. So, yeah. That's really the only advice that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll definitely be posting more content creation tips and tricks and business videos for you guys very soon. I know y'all not tired of just seeing vlogs, but I love me a good vlog. I don't care what y'all say. I love me a good vlog. And I know a lot of people do like vlogs too, but I definitely will post some different type of stuff for people that don't like just to see vlogs. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.